Luca.
Charlie, how are you?
Charlie, cool. Everything nice.
Everything cool.
Okay,
How
so-
you enjoyed it last night?
Oh, Charlie, the place wild though.
Charlie.
Wild. But next time, for make we for tell you, so we go bring on a woman.
Ah, that's
That one they be very key to me, Charlie.
Alibaba.
Because we boys, we're gonna go for the we only boys.
I heard you say woman.
Of course. We are just there. You are coming from the kitchen. What did you cook?
Everything. Ooh, frustrating me. You just want to
Charlie,
attack me.
you know go to town some.
You hard though.
And when you
make
guys
ready.
make ready. Oh, my things make ready. I'm just go check.
Why also? Why they laugh? You
What's
don't
it,
make they laugh.
Charlie, your place be dope. The thing we are post for Snapchat yesterday,
Eh.
and I'm very sorry, I see what's over here talk.
Momo didn't cost one.
You want to eat pizza, so as you send him. No, like we did laugh. We are laughing about it,
How
but
easy say they live life? So maybe can grab a shower.
see that was like beg. He be begging, you know. Like now me, I call it e-begging. E-begging.
No, see, no.
No, say.
People they need stuff.
John, I said, "Would you saw every sometimes?" But you know the way they address something every day.
Why they diss me?
Morning tea.
How you give a girl your number?
Somebody say,
You know,
you want chop pizza, so make it.
If you want chop pizza,
Yes.
if you want chop pizza, where you say send money, if you crying.
No, but who they chop pizza at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Please tell me.
It doesn't matter.
Give me wrong format.
You know the matter. If the person say give her money, make it take chop.
Send give her.
You know the
Go
matter.
room then go
Boy
send
down the
give her.
number.
But you
Boy
know
down
Go
the
to room
number.
then go send give her.
You know how? She be your girl.
No.
Sure.
She not even be your girl.
No.
The way they laugh there.
No. It's just the funny me like
It
no,
blast
no,
them.
because
You don't move to one before.
no, bro. The thing is that like I don't understand why.
By the
Charlie,
back.
we should discuss this thing.
Nah, for real.
Master,
'cause
brother, Charlie,
Charlie, that thing happens
because this
all the
thing, I
time
know the
as well.
bar.
I no go sit. I don't want stand.
Okay.
What you tell me? I need the back.
Ladies and
So what you tell
gentlemen,
me?
possible say no go start,
Right,
but
right.
we don't care. This is
I know
another
it's it.
exciting episode of BMPS, bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny. A lot of the times, people tend to, ask for money on. I don't know whether you can talk
any chance they
Instagram
get.
or WhatsApp or whatever.
Every
But
minute.
I choose to call it e-begging. This is not e-levy. This is e-begging.
That is the government side of
and,
begging.
And and I think that my boys and I should be able to do justice to this. We're trying to unearth why it is almost becoming a thing. Like people have resorted to asking people for favors in the form of money on a daily basis. I am Kofi Hayford. I'm going to be your host. I've always been your host, and I'll forever be your host. And I'm doing this with.
No, you cannot touch.
This,
Why?
Bro, you know,
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Possible representing skinny man and muscled man.
Why say India?
Who is
Why
hosting
say India
us?
the way you walk?
Yeah, I know.
walk
See,
out.
they do this.
You go big to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You the massage muscle.
But yes,
But-
Luca is here representing
go here, slap.
representing our muscled men. And shouts to Jason wherever you are,
You
bro.
guys should stop shouting.
And then also, my
Like the
dude,
jealous
of
macho
course.
Mr. Mood Seasons.
That guy.
Representing
man.
ball.
Like the jealous macho man. This guy.
Nanye is the
Yeah,
name.
my woman.
Charlie, this thing.
Take your number, give
is-
woman.
is
The woman
a-
they beg you for money. You don't give her.
No. I'll not take my number if I'm
But
saying
you
it
see,
makes
right
you
now,
beg me for money.
Right now, it may come very easy for people to beg. Because, they see them. Then they hide behind the phone, they test you, say, they be self-entitled.
Oh, that's another thing.
See, that's the thing. They're asking, expecting you to give it. Not asking as in whether it's possible for you to give
But
it.
if I'm asking you something, what do you expect me
No,
to
no, no,
expect?
no,
But how
no,
you
no,
know
no.
the
You're
person
expecting,
gets
not
it?
hoping.
You know the
no,
matter. You go
expecting.
post, see where we dey. If you want to live, if you don't get money,
But the person don't post say you buy house.
you dey live
So
life.
nobody go feel chill again.
You dey live life. You dey live life. The person abuse you. Give her money. You get money.
But
You don't get money.
you post your own.
Why for post? I don't want to make anybody.
Good.
ask
Nobody
me.
asked you Momo
No.
before.
Oh.
Nobody asked you Momo
I dey
before.
give them.
No, nobody asked you.
Then they
Momo.
ask her to give because they know
Yes,
I
they
go
give.
give.
It's not about giving. I never said I don't give. I'm just saying.
So why you complaining?
People feel entitled.
Yeah, exactly.
People have
A lot of
made it
people.
a habit to ask for money.
Before somebody will feel entitled, especially women, it depends on the conversation they have.
Bro, it not be women
not true.
alone.
No,
Right now,
We're not just
it
talking
not
about
just
women.
Me, I'm
Men.
talking. I'm defending.
Men.
Yeah, men as well.
There-
Okay,
Men as
there
well.
are-
you guys should talk about men. Me, I'm defending the women.
Fine. You can defend women. We are not talking about
Yo,
whether
on-
it's just men or women.
Exactly.
It's a
Every
thing.
aspect.
It's
a
almost
thing.
becoming a thing.
What is wrong if somebody doesn't have money and then the person is asking?
I'm saying it's become a habit.
Okay,
No.
possible. Hold on. So from my experience, yeah, on average, twice a day. every day I'll get people, and most of them I've never met.
And you're a CEO.
So most of them I've
So you
never
have
met. Most of them I've never met.
You've never met the people, but
Ne-
you're
mo-
asking
yeah,
them for
they'll
money.
message me on Facebook, Instagram.
Charlie, street is why a shit. The street hot.
Snapchat.
I understand
everywhere.
this. I understand
No,
this.
Possible is
Snapchat.
making it look as though we are.
But you know what? I'm
heartless.
also in the
That's what you're doing.
No, but
No, that's not the
possible. Hold on a
point.
second. I'm also in the street trying to make ends meet.
Exactly.
So whatever you see me doing is a result of what I have struggled
People
to
are
get.
trying. People are
Yeah?
trying to do something.
Right.
But the thing is not
And
clicking.
none,
Bro.
and in no situation have I ever sent broadcast messages to people asking them for money.
Because you're
Especially
comfortable.
those I don't know.
Because you're comfortable.
I'm comfortable now.
What
But
do
I
you
wasn't
mean
always
comfortable?
comfortable. I wasn't
Yeah,
always
this boy is
comfortable.
comfortable. Are you not comfortable?
I'm
No,
not comfortable.
no, last time.
I'm still-
I
I'm
said
still
last
hustling.
time. Just
Yeah.
yesterday we were here and
That's
you
all
called
we-
me a poor man.
Says can
Imagine.
Says can you leave, but you're comfortable.
Anything to support the women. Ubeka.
Yeah, Ubeka.
That's why you're doing
You
that.
know he has an agenda, right?
Yeah, of course.
They are my babies.
Yeah.
You take your number, you meet woman, you see woman, your eye on you crack.
No, but I just told you that there are
You
women
go
that
tell
I've
the
never
woman,
met. Oh,
cool down,
asking me
cool
for
down,
that.
cool down, cool down, cool
Uh-huh.
down, cool down, cool down.
This is a personal attack. You shouldn't go on with it. He's making a very
yeah,
valid point. This
Yeah.
is a personal attack.
These are women I do not know.
I'm talking about people making it a habit
Yeah.
to ask for money from people
Because they are suffering.
on social
They
media.
are suffering. You think it's easy for somebody to ask you money on social media?
Bro,
No, but
It's even harder to ask for someone money in person.
Yes.
Look, let me tell you something. Is it one person who is asking you the money? Like one person?
Multiple.
Multiple people. One person doesn't come twice, thrice.
Oh, they
No,
do.
they do. They do too. They do.
They do.
And
People
we turn to good boys is
Oh,
well.
the boys will get me.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
they
guess on guy for my Snapchat. If I no save anybody saving name, I will feel show you the guy on every day, constantly. Boss, you know if you send me something for your boys, something
Anything for
your
them boys.
Even big boys.
Forget it.
See, which one?
When
Show
the
you
big boy?
pizza one.
Yeah.
Make I show you one way somebody to send me. You
Hey,
possibly.
no, bro.
You see,
Yeah.
that's why you
No,
just
what
said,
they
"Oh,
talk.
bro."
No, you see, because because you know why?
Contradict your body.
No, I'm not contradicting myself. See, you know why? The reason why I'm saying that is because see, Kofi FM massive.
Oh, come on.
When my friend
come
and them
on.
Kofi FM massive.
Come on, man. You. This is a personal attack.
Okay, so
Like,
possible-
Why you saying every submission that I'm making, you say it's a personal attack?
Okay.
Hold on. So while girls are constantly sending messages saying, "Can you send me some money?" Can I also constantly randomly send messages, "Hey, can I have some of your booty tonight?"
If you-
Everyone?
Don't you say it?
No, I don't.
Hey,
I don't.
bring your phone.
Hey,
And then you see, hey, bring your phone.
sure.
Bring your phone.
Hey,
If
really?
you like, let everybody put their phone here. Then let's go through the phone. Let's go through the phone. If you've never asked any
Okay,
woman,
you're deviating. You are deviating.
I'm not deviating. You are saying you brought it. You see,
You make everything either about women or about money.
Money.
But
Right.
that's not all.
That's
there is.
not what we are talking about. Too.
why are we living?
Oh, no.
Possible. Listen.
If you don't be money, you
Possible.
don't be woman.
Go bed.
If you don't be woman, see why are we living?
If we check,
No,
but check what it is.
but look at it make some point.
Okay,
Look at you make
See,
it.
some people they make them say be them a job. Some women they need.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
They need the money. They go feel reach out to you. Say, oh, man, you go feel support me plus something. But someone just testing around 7 a.m. Not
That they
even
want
7
to eat
a.m.
pizza.
Money to go and buy pizza.
Because
The pizza joint said they're not
The
open.
person for say so say by the time when you go psych your mind, the time catch.
And one thing that I've also found out is that, you know, this, like you're saying, I don't know what made you talk about broadcast messages, yeah. But the thing is that she could be sending this same message to 10.
thousands.
Should I give you the numbers behind
Because
that?
there are so many fishes in the sea.
Should I give
That's
you-
the
should I give you
So
some
say
numbers
go see
behind
the
that?
one way
So
you
then
catch.
it's a job.
Let me give you some numbers
Yeah, but-
behind that. Let me give you some numbers behind that. Okay, so if I was to send 100 messages asking for 10 CDs each, that's 1,000 Ghana.
Exactly.
Yeah. Out of those 100 messages, about 20 of them, if you have a good shape, decent booty, you probably get 20 of them responding and giving them a moment. Yeah. Do that every day for 5 days, then a month. You are earning 3 times the average salary of a Ghanaian in Ghana.
like that?
No, what do you mean? Why?
Because
you
there are
thinking
people
like
that do that.
And people are doing that.
There are people that do that.
And there are others that
Don't
also.
you ask them for their booty?
No.
These are people that you don't sometimes even talk to.
No, okay, no. So I think there are people that would ask you for the money, who are not necessarily people that you talk to on a daily basis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that way I can understand. Maybe the person really needs money because to be very honest, all of us have asked. Well, I don't know about you, but I have asked for help from people. in times past.
Yes.
Yeah, I've done
But
it
we're
before.
talking about habits.
times past.
No,
We're
we're talking about habits.
You're
We're
pressing
talking
somebody's
we're talking about
presence.
habits.
It is
We're talking
becoming a habit.
Yeah.
That is my worry.
Ah, 3 different people every say Scout say it's becoming a habit. Something I can.
We're talking about people who are consistently doing it.
Obi dia energy man.
Nah.
So do you object here that there's no one out there are people out there doing it just to make the money as part of
No,
asking?
me. I feel like they need it. That's why they're asking.
So there's no one who's asking because they're trying to amalgamate. No, at
Who
all.
do that?
You think so?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't think there are even
No.
there are even guys
No.
like ourselves
Yeah.
who have made it a point to always ask for money from their friends? Look, some people, you know, the worst part, some of them would ask you for a loan and refuse.
That is a different thing.
It is not different.
I know that is a different
It is not
thing.
really
Same thing.
different.
No, if
Along with no intention to pay back is the same thing.
so why do you give the person if you know the person is not going to pay?
How
back?
do you
Because
know?
we're trying to be kind.
Because we're trying to be kind, just
We're
like
trying
you
to
are
be kind.
pretending to be.
Trying to
I'm
give
not
them the
pretending I'm
benefit of
Because
kind.
you think they
I'm not
need
pretending
it.
I'm kind.
Because you
I'm
think they
kind.
need it. That's the thing.
But they need it.
You think yes, you think they need it. Yeah.
Listen, for him, given that tense is Jason's echoing voice is a business transaction.
Oh.
Yeah. So for him, giving that money is like, okay, you know what? I might be able to get something for her in return. That's why he supports it.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you talking about?
We are talking
I'm
about
talking about
Somebody
giving
is in
something
need
to
and I'm
someone.
helping the person. You're telling me that I'm going to get something in return.
So-
I
so-
don't even ask for anything in return when I ask. Like,
no, so
I give
possible.
immediately.
So possible. You're trying to say that every person that asks for money on your WhatsApp, your Twitter DMs, your IG DMs, you know.
When I have, I give them. I don't complain.
No. It's
When I
not-
don't have, I
no,
don't.
Just
possible.
have it and
I
give
don't know why we're spending so much time trying to explain to you what exactly we are trying to talk about. It's not about you giving them the money.
So what is your point right now?
I've said it time and again.
What were you trying to say right now?
What I'm saying is, people, why is it becoming a thing? That's my question to you. Why
So-
have people, because, you know,
I
in
think it's
times
self-
past, it
Someone say
wasn't,
the economy.
you know, in times past, it wasn't easy for you to even go out to ask someone for money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's
Because
simple.
now they find it
now
very
it's simple
easy
because
with the
they
millions.
hide behind the phones
That
and
is my
test you.
point.
Look,
All
let
they
me
need
tell
is
you.
to test
People
you.
are really on the streets hustling, and nothing is.
Bro, we are all hustling.
You were all hustling.
Everybody-
No, but look. So if you don't have, you tell the person, "Oh, I don't have." Why are you complaining? Why?
Okay,
Why?
okay,
Why? Why?
okay,
you
okay,
don't
okay,
have?
We are talking to boys. We haven't gone to them and say, why are you asking us?
No,
That's
we
what I'm
are
saying.
expressing how we are to boys.
Obviously, you feel some way like when the
Yo,
It's
when it's
becoming
been happening
overwhelming,
for a long
yes.
time,
Oh,
frequently.
Come on, bro.
Especially
Okay, no,
when you
wait. So possible.
What's it?
No, it's funny. So let's say someone asks you for money today.
Yeah.
Okay, you give. On Monday, the person comes back and asks you for money. You don't give because you don't have.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday you give. What do you call that?
What do I call? The person doesn't have. I'm helping out. If I have, I help out. It doesn't matter the number of times the person comes back to me. If I don't have, I'll tell you I don't have.
Fair
If
enough.
I have, I'll give you.
Nani,
you support that the person
what do you
should be
think
paid.
about
It is not
That's all
support.
life.
Nothing is happening for the person.
I call it
You
a
know
job.
what is happening in Ghana.
I call it a career. When you're
Please,
consistently
come
doing
on.
something, yeah, and
So
asking-
you-
when you consistently perform an act and ask for money from the same person non-stop, and that person's giving you money, you are paying salary. No, you are paying salary.
I'll give you a clear example, right? I was around, is it Shiashi? And I saw
Yeah,
this guy.
he's like
I saw this guy, he was like, oh, he's going to somewhere around Kaswa, he's stranded, if I can help him with 20 cities, then I gave him 50 cities. At Shiashi traffic, right? I go to Fit Trip, go and train, and I'm coming back, the guy's around Okonglu.
asking for money.
Asking for
I mean,
money.
even that is not e-begging, but that is an example, yeah? That is a...
Did you give the first time?
I gave him 50 cities.
the first time.
The second time, the second time, did you give it?
It's not the second time.
He asked for
that
20
same day.
cities, he gave him
That's
50.
what I'm asking you. Did you give him?
I gave him 50 cities.
Fine, you gave him 50 cedis for like, the first time.
Yes.
The same
And
day.
The same day.
Hold on. Cool down.
Yo.
And then the second
nah,
time,
nah.
the second time, you saw the person again.
Yes. Not another deal. The
The
same,
same day, and you didn't give
Within
the person.
But he said he needed 20 cities to go to Kaswa. And I gave him 50 cities.
He's going to Kaswa and come back.
In an hour.
Now I know you are playing.
In an
I
hour.
think he's playing.
Shashi.
And on that note, we're gonna go for a short break. You're watching BMPS, Board Muscle, Potbelly, and Skinny. I'm Gofia Ford, your host, doing this with Luca, Nanye, and Possible. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Have a story?
Our fraud boys.
Because there is always a situation.
Wait, hold
That's what
on.
I'm
Our fraud boys e-beggars.
That's a good question.
Yeah, are fraud boys eat beggars?
Well, they are.
Who's the
Oh,
fraud
did
boy?
they really
Who's the
did it?
fraud boy?
Who's
Come
the
on.
Who's the fraud boy? Who's the fraud boy?
Welcome back from the break. You are still on Joy Prime and you're watching BMPS, bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny. I always like to say that if you want to understand men, if you want to see things from a man's perspective, this is that show for you. Remember, you can also watch this on YouTube, Joy Prime account, and then also on Facebook. This guy, I don't know. But anyway, we're discussing why people have resorted to literally begging for money on social media, Facebook messengers, IG DMs, and Twitter DMs, WhatsApp, Snapchat. And if these people meet you face to face, like they wouldn't ask you for the money.
No.
This is what we're trying to find out, why it is becoming a thing. People constantly, and some people don't even do it on a daily basis, but actually, if they inside, they come flash one, then ask you for money.
Those people, me are not divine. Maybe they need them. But some people, if they wake up in the morning, it be like broadcast message.
And the person not get job, you get job.
I send you to make you no go find job.
You know the number of people waiting to search job waiting to get.
Okay. That one I personally agree with you 50-50.
See,
there are people.
Unemployment, it be relative. Somebody he go get job, they will give him 800.
Hey, you say unemployment be relative.
Unemployment
is
go and go check
your dictionary there and say the definition.
You know me the dictionary.
Then get people with
the reality of the ground want to talk dictionary.
Is a dictionary. That's what they. Somebody day.
So you're saying employed and not enough
yes.
money?
But somebody today, he get some work if you do, they will give him. Like, so if you figure say for get
somebody today, they go every day, they get anything. Somebody today, hold on, somebody today, they want one CD, come up from your room, go say job, they get that one CD.
Somebody today, he doing mind say, go find job.
That be the person.
You there?
What do you mean?
You today. No. Make we help him.
No, but possible.
But why should it be so?
Possible. Hold on a second. So before earlier, you made a comment. You're like, oh, but you asked me, I'm comfortable. Listen, I have been in a situation where I've had no money. Yeah, and I worked to get. I did nook and cranny to get that money
because you had options.
No, I didn't. So at the time, I didn't.
So what did you do to get the money?
What did I do to get the money? Yo, I grafted, bruv.
How?
Everything.
What are you asking, bro?
Everything. Because around that time, for me, yeah, maybe call it pride, but my pride would never allow me to serial beg like that.
So you have pride, you don't get pride, you beg.
Okay, fine. That's fair. But that means I'm also.
You get pride.
That means
you
I'm also.
Get pride.
But that means I'm also entitled.
Me, I don't get pride. If I go beg, I go beg you.
No,
If
but
I go beg, I go beg you.
okay, cool. But that means I'm also allowed, to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
When people are constantly begging.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I should also be allowed to feel that way.
So let me find out this from all of you.
Oh, you don't agree?
How?
I don't agree.
Possible. I don't think I should ask possible because I don't know.
Continue.
I honestly believe that.
Somebody said go chop pizza. Pay.
I honestly believe that. Listen here. I honestly believe that this very cool environment, $300,000 4-bedroom apartment environment is not good for possible.
At all.
He
already has $2 million in his head. He already has $2 million in his head.
That he's blowing.
Yes. That's why giving is not a problem.
But you see, what I really want to find out is how are we able to tell when a person really needs it when they ask you for money on, this is Momo or eBay, how are you able to tell that this is real, this is genuine,
ask them what
this
they
is
need
genuine help, and this is not.
First of all, 7 o'clock in the morning asking for pizza,
That's annoying.
They clearly do not need the money for food. They need the money for pizza. Listen.
Pizza is food.
No, bruv.
If
you need the money to eat and you're starving, I'm probably not going to send you a message asking for pizza. I'll be like, can you send me some money? I need to get food.
Exactly.
When you're really hungry, you need food. Yeah? You don't need pizza at 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's what the person is feeling.
Where am I going to get this pizza from at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Exactly. Give the person the money.
That's the first
question.
Maybe you go buy
problem.
For where?
You go buy them 1 o'clock later.
Give them the money.
They say,
you will go buy them in the afternoon.
so they're so hungry that they will wait,
for you
6 hours to go and buy the pizza.
Maybe.
Sometimes it's not even about them asking for money. It's how they ask the money.
How did
It depends on how you in an ND.
Like that.
Well, that's actually true.
So what is
But it doesn't mean that you've been speaking sense today. Bro, let's listen.
Yeah, if somebody just wake up in the morning, no good morning, nothing, and they just throw you bill, you just they look at the message like first thing that comes to your mind, like no courtesy. You won't even send the money to the person, even if you have it. It might be 50 cedis, but somebody might actually ask you for 500 cedis, and you really know that this person needs the money.
Yeah, so my point is, how
you ask them what they're going to use
because
it for.
of how they
What do you need it for?
Okay, but what if the person is telling lies? Because there are people that would give you a very, very
So
nice.
you know what? Your conscience is clear.
Your conscience is clear. You give
The
the person
people-
the 500
Okay,
cedis.
so we're talking about conscience as well,
Yeah,
right?
your conscience is clear.
The people,
if you're able to give
lie, the people who lie are the people who come and lick your feet. Oh, good morning. Blah, blah, blah. Like the person is dying.
I don't believe that. I think everyone
don't
asks in
believe
their
that.
own way.
I feel like if somebody asks you 500 cedis, I'm like, oh bro, I want to go get this stuff to sell. I need 500 cedis to pick it up. I'll pay you back. In your conscience, you think that, oh, if he doesn't even pay me back, I'm cool with it. You give the person 500 cedis. He can't come back to you. He can't come back to you, right, and ask you for another 500 cedis. You're good.
Okay, if someone comes to you 6 times in a year,
Same
asking
person.
for money, yeah, same person.
I don't give it to you.
No, I'm saying that asking for money. What do you call that? Do you think that also qualifies
It's a
as
career.
begging?
It's begging.
So
That's
you
begging.
guys don't understand that. Look, let me tell you something. There's a friend I have, right? I know the person is sick.
Yes, she's sick.
The person,
Condition.
Yes, sick is the word.
She's
Sick
sick.
is
She's
the
sick.
he is sick.
He's fine, whatever.
He's sick.
Yes.
I mean, you never have male friends, so
Yeah,
Are you not my
assumed it
friend?
was a female friend.
I'm not your
Until
friend.
I get 2 million, you are
Whenever
still my
you say
friend.
you go discount me,
Until
you
I get
go
2 million, until I get 2 million.
So we are friends for now.
Yeah, for now we are cool. 2 million, I'll dog you. Look,
Me, I go dog you at 10K. But yeah, continue.
so that person actually asked me for money. I gave the person. The person came back. I gave the person.
How much were these amounts?
I think the first time it was. Actually, he asked me for 500,
Okay.
but I had 400. I gave him 400. The second time I gave him 500. All right. The third time he was coming, I knew this person is sick. All right. And I couldn't get the money for the person. Do you know how I felt?
Oh,
That
but
is
come
you
on,
helping
that's
the
a
person.
different
You know the
situation.
condition.
You know
We're
the
talking
condition.
All right.
Look,
so
let-
same way, no, hold
That's
on.
different.
Same way, somebody like that, randomly, because I didn't get it for him, could come into your DM because maybe he's following you on Facebook, and I will text you, oh, I need this, but you feel like, oh, every day people they bill me money, so this person too.
Nah, that's not what we're
No,
talking
that is why. No, wait, don't go. That's why.
You just said that people randomly from nowhere.
First of all, why?
Possible.
Yeah.
For example, we have 365 days in a year, right? And then I said, if someone comes to you 6 times during the year, 6 times out of 365, do you call that e-begging? Mind you. Let's not. I mean, let's be very honest and real here. I myself have found myself in situations where I needed money, and then I couldn't be honest about what I needed the money for, so much that I needed to tell a story to get it. It didn't mean that I wanted to take maybe 500 or 1,000 from you to go and blow money, to go and blow.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't have anything that I want money on me now, but I need to give you a story. And I can tell that a lot of people that would hear this issue can relate. So, but if I come back to you, giving you another story, like it's almost like, do you always have a story?
Are fraud boys?
Because there is always a situation.
Wait, hold on. Are fraud boys e-beggars?
That's a good question.
Yeah, are fraud boys e-beggars?
Well, they are.
Who's the
Oh, did they really
Who's the
did it?
fraud boy?
Who's
Come
the
on.
Who's the fraud boy? Who's the fraud boy?
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. You guys know fraud boys. Okay,
Yes,
so
we know.
Me, I don't know.
It's a
I'm
fraud
part of the
boy.
conversation. I don't know who's
No,
the
you are
fraud
not
boy.
part of this conversation. Are you sitting down? You are not part. You are standing.
I don't think fraud
Who is the fraud boy?
fraud boys are not e-beggars.
Who is the fraud
Why?
boy?
They are not e-beggars.
Who is the fraud boy?
Because how they get because a lot of them, for example, you have a lot of situations where they've been talking up maybe a woman,
I think they
whatever,
qualify
a guy,
Who is the
and
fraud boy?
they're
I
asking
don't
for
think they
money.
qualify to be
Why not?
e-beggars because they are not begging these people. They're actually portraying themselves to be people that have to be able to take money from other people or
I think
be
that
in a
is just-
situation-
But they're doing it in different ways.
Yeah, I think that is just fraud.
That's just fraud.
They are not begging.
Okay,
just
them.
fraud. They are
so
not- they are not
so
necessarily
can
e-beggars.
e-beggars be fraudsters?
Yes, they can be fraudsters.
Why?
Yes,
Do you believe that?
I don't know who's the fraudster. You didn't tell me who's the fraudster. Why
You don't know
you
what? You don't know who
Why you are?
A
I asked you
fraudster
who's
is
the.
someone who tells.
Don't explain it to me right now. I asked you a question. You didn't explain it to me. You are not turning back to me to ask me a question about fraudsters.
So
What are you talking about? I don't know who is the fraudster. You guys should answer him.
I think in some capacity they can be fraudsters, but not in every capacity. In some capacity they can be fraudsters. Because not every
Why are you
that
laughing?
is
I don't know who
begging
is the
you
fraudster.
is like cooking something up,
Yeah.
right? But because it's something that happens, so you feel like everybody is doing it, and you get upset. We are human. You get upset. But if it's constantly from a person that you don't even know, but you know that this name always keep on popping up, asking me money. And the funny thing is, when you go to their story on Snap or Instagram and all those, like these are people who are living life.
Charlie, that's the
and
way
all
they
those
bore
things.
me.
You get
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
I know.
And me that I'm lending you the money, like I'm sweating, I'm leaving home 4 a.m. getting home like.
It is normal. It is normal.
Yo, yeah, it's normal. It's okay. Me,
I think somebody money making no change. So the money takes
so make I give you the number,
that
Charlie.
make you human to
Bro.
be upset about the situation.
I mean, I don't want the number.
No, I want you to send it to her. So
The person should ask me. You shouldn't send me the
She's
person.
hungry.
the person.
8 o'clock.
Give
no
me,
pizza.
give the person. Give the person my number.
pizza not arrived still.
Guys, we
Give
should
the
go.
person. Give the person my number.
Charlie,
Let the
forward the
person
number,
text
give
me.
me again.
I hear. I will forward it.
Yes,
Charlie,
yes.
Daniel, you. So we agree. He says there is nothing like e-begging.
At
Fine.
all.
I think that it's
People need help. Even your government is begging for money.
It's also e-begging.
That one
That's why they are
dead.
dead. Anyway, it's okay. Let me be quiet.
Yeah, Charlie, let's
But hey, it is what it is. I think we have to go. Yeah. So,
bro.
Charlie, thanks.
Charlie-
Charlie, no, you have to be.
Thanks for the play.
Thanks for
Hosting.
hosting
Hosting,
us.
yeah, yourself.
I totally enjoyed myself. And when Jason is back, I think we'll come back here again.
you should.
But that's
You bring
if
Jason here.
But that is if you are going to be the
I go
employee
check on my
employee of the month.
I
again.
think what
Why
has
you
really
don't
happened, you're
celebrate
employee of the decade. You will not get it again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You guys are going to bring
ladies and gents,
What?
Jason here.
come.
Hey, after he's won the World Cup.
Wrap up
rugby.
for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has been.
You
This has been BMPS.
speak.
This is Possible, Luca, Nanye, and I am Kofi Hayford. Shouts to Victor Brachi.
We out.
Miss you, boy.
Yeah, we miss him.
I do.
You said me.